Welcome back to the Island Fisherman Magazine fly tying series, where we tie some of the hottest flies for Vancouver Island. And today we're tying a controversial fly that many think should actually be banned. Now to start off, I'm tying on a size 8 jig hook with a 4.5mm tungsten bead, and I just want a really small thread base because I'm only doing a very narrow wrapping. It's not too wide. To secure the yarn in, I do just a few really tight wraps over the yarn, tamping down as much as I can just to really secure that material. Then I secure that thread at the top of the hook, and then I just push that yarn forward so it's snug with that tungsten bead. Next, I'll just do a few more wraps to secure that yarn and make sure it's not spinning around the shank of the hook too much. And just for the last material, I'll tie in a pinch of polar dub in orange, just so I get that bead or that dot you see in a lot of imitation eggs. This is just meant to replicate that little developing salmon or trout you see in those eggs as they're floating past you in the river. And time for the final step. Now it can be a little bit tricky getting this done right, but essentially you're just cutting the egg yarn in half moon shape. But this process is generally quite forgiving, but I do recommend a pair of sharp scissors. And the last step just consists of shaping that fly and cutting off any unwanted fibers. Now this is a really good fly to tie for beginners because, like I said earlier, it's a very forgiving fly and there's only one, if not maybe two materials. These flies work really well when the salmon are running or when those trout start to spawn in the spring. I wish you the best of luck on this fly, and I hope to see you out there on the river.